I will literally, like, you will be on your deathbed because you're dying first.
Okay.
And I will be holding your hand and I will say, I am forever grateful for up to.
Hey, and I'll be like, it was for you.
Now spread your wings and prepare to fly. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Two Gay Matts. It's Matt Steele.
It's Matt Palmer.
And this will be a short one.
Yeah.
But a really exciting one.
Yeah.
This is a video we are reacting to that we have heard many times before. Well, we have heard, and hopefully you guys have heard it if you've seen the movie Devos, which is my feature film that came out July 14th. We are going to react to the song, the masterpiece, the opus that Matt Palmer wrote.
I love.
Specifically for this movie.
That's
because
true.
it is now available on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music?
Yeah.
Where else?
Everywhere digital music can be listened to, you will find Up to Par. It's available now, and I'm so glad everyone gets to hear it in its glory because the movie was finished a long time ago.
Yes.
And so the version of the movie, which I guess if you're not listening terribly closely, sounds pretty similar to the final version. But it's not the really final, polished, produced version. That's the version I basically made in my bedroom. The production's all me. And what I generally do when I'm writing songs, I'll make a version of the song and have my demo production of like, okay, this is what I want it to sound like, but I only can do so much as a producer because I'm more of a songwriter. Then I'll reach out to a producer to be like, hey, these are the songs I want it to sound like, and this is the feel I want for it. So they take my vocals, they listen to the demo, they take some of my MIDI files, and they make something beautiful, and I think they've done a great job.
I will never forget. I was like, okay, Matt Palmer, he's about to start the song. And I was like, my only note is make it as bitchy as you possibly can.
And I was like,
be free.
Okay.
I let him go.
I
let him stretch his writing muscles, and he came back with just the meanest song on the planet, which
I
is
don't
perfect.
think it's that mean. I feel like A No-No was out at the time, and I feel like lyrically, you listen to that song, and you're like, when Mariah gets in her like A No-No or Obsessed or like clown phase, where it's like, I just want every line to be a dagger to you, and I want that feeling for this song. Sonically, it's a little different. Sonically, I feel like it's more in like 4-era Beyonce, but I, lyrically was like, okay, I've been told to go bitchy, so I mean, this is not usually a side of myself I tap into when writing music, and I've never been bitchy before.
Of course not.
It just was a different color for me musically. I remember tweeting, and it's still true, I can't tell if this is the best thing I've ever done or the most ridiculous, and it's honestly like, why not both?
It's both, guys.
Why not both? So I guess we're going to listen to the studio version of Up to Par.
The song of the millennium.
It's featured in Matt Steele's Devos. And we'll have a link below, of course, if you would like to watch it, listen to it.
Ooh, there's like 2 versions.
Yeah, listen to the one that's under Matt Palmer. The Matt Palmer topic's not real. I don't get those views.
Okay.
I don't know who you are.
How you got this far?
I'm
Looking for a star.
This to me was like what Ricky would
break it
tell.
down.
Who you are.
This is what I felt Ricky would tell Josh, because Ricky really believed that he was the most perfect person in the world. He heard all these amazing things about Josh. Is like, I don't see what everyone else is saying. Everyone's falling over themselves over this person, and it's like, but you're not up to par. You can't do what I do.
Are you ready for me?
I got the golden arrow. Say much, I'll get it out of my way, 'cause you never do my halo.
I mean, we love the harmonies on this verse at the end, I must say.
Best line in the whole song.
Wouldn't want it this way, but
I'm scared to go loud. Yes!
I felt like if Kelly Clarkson can mention Go High, why can't I?
No, but you're mentioning Go Low, darling.
Darling.
Michelle would not be happy.
I think my favorite parts of the song might be the pre-choruses.
Oh,
Because they're so ridiculous.
Don't know who you are.
And I love what's like the trumpets are not trumpets. These are synth brass, whatever.
You got a whole orchestra.
Yes, they got a whole orchestra.
You hired them.
But I love what they're doing in the pre too. I think that's very fun. And the cover art we've seen, we had to take a picture in quarantine with an iPhone on my carpet. So
beautiful.
This is what we do.
And they better watch what you say, watch this conversation goes out.
It's still sitting pretty. Oh my gosh, how many times have I heard this song at
How
this
many
point?
times have I heard this song at this point?
You're part of me your flesh in my hand.
What?
I mean, pre-chorus too, I think especially. To make me nervous watching Grains of Sand. Just like period.
Because why?
Cause beauty fades and talent lasts.
Hey!
I don't know. And there are no ad-libs on the version of the movie. It's very sad.
Those ad-libs are on the original version.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Okay.
I know. The ad-libs aren't there. You're just not up to par. Say you are just not up to par. Hey, hey. Who needs a bridge? Let's get to it. Honestly, songs are 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes these days.
No bridge.
Let's get to it. Hey, hey, if you're coming from me.
And now, shh.
Nothing else needs to be said.
Nothing else needs to be said. I will never forget when you first played this for me, and I was like, this is the funniest song I've ever heard in my entire life, and it fucking slaps. What are you gonna call it? And you were just like, oh, Up to Par.
I mean, obviously.
just walked away.
I felt like that was clear.
Genius. This represents everything Devos is about. Devos is not about friends. It's not about your dreams coming true.
No.
It's about.
It's
bitch.
honestly not about the musical.
No.
No.
It's about. I don't know who you are.
It's like, I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm looking for a star, and you are not up to par.
It's just like, it's not you, it's me. Like, I'm the one that deserves all this praise you're getting.
Yes.
So let me just explain this to you, because clearly they love you for a reason.
Yes.
You've tricked them, and that's
cute.
great. That's
Yes.
really wonderful for you.
But darling, beauty fades
and talent lasts. Like, is that not what Ricky is saying to himself at all times?
It's what we are all saying to ourselves at every time, and that is what Divas is about. How we are
God.
all bitches in our own heads,
Hey.
darling.
And sometimes Ricky just says it out loud, and Up to Par just puts in writing.
It's just it. It's Up to Par is all the characters. You just never get tired of
It is very fun.
I can
It is-
listen to it for hours, days, weeks, over and over
I mean,
again.
I feel like we might be biased as the creator of the
Of
film that
course.
inspired it and the creator of the song, but I do think it is a song that is, because you know I don't love a funny song, like I'm not Weird Al Yankovic, you know, that's never been my MO, but I think it is fun, I think it is winky, I think it is funny but not silly. It's like the movie, it's like, you might think that this is funny and you might laugh at points, but like, this is a serious matter.
Yes, this is war.
I'm not kidding.
And I get that we are dancing
Yes.
and jamming out, but
this is the truth.
this is the truth.
Well,
it's a perfect song.
I appreciate you, and I hope you guys all like it out there. If you have feelings about Up to Par, please let us know below. Make sure to watch Devos if you haven't. I'm sure you already have. If you haven't, watch it. If you want to watch it again, you should.
Yes, those links are below as well.
Yes, all those links are below. Make sure to listen to the song Up to Par, available now everywhere you get your music. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And 2Gay Mats for both of us. Listen to our podcast every Mondays. Go to your podcatcher, search 2Gay Mats, TWO. You'll find us. We love Adam Parnell. We love Richard. We love Montana. And we love all of you.
And we love Matt Palmer for taking the time to write such a wonderful, perfect song.
Oh, well, thank you. Of course. I mean, I had to support the cause. We're all in this together. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. And we'll be back soon with more 2Gay Mats.
Bye.
Bye.